Alright, Barrons, Leader in Test Preparation, FE, Fundamental of Engineering Exam, 2nd edition, Masad Al-Lamia, PhD, Professional Engineering, contributing authors. And digitized in the Internet Archive 2018 by Cal Austin Foundation. Barrons Fundamentals of Engineering Exam, 2nd edition. Copyright 2008 Barrons Educational Series Incorporated. Contents: Preface, Introduction, Mini Diagnostic Exam, Mathematics, Engineering Probability, Statistics, Chemistry. 4. Computer Terminology, Spreadsheet, Generic Programming. 5. Ethics, Business Practices. 6. Engineering Economics. 7. Engineering Mechanics, Statistics. 8. Engineering Mechanic Dynamics. 9. Strength of Materials. 10. Material Properties. 11. Fluid Mechanics. 12. Electricity and Magnetism. 13. Thermodynamics, Biology. 14. Practical Examination. Morning Session, Afternoon Session. Index. Preface. Introduction. What is the FE exam? The FE exam is the first step of the licensure process to becoming a registered professional engineer. The FE exam is a comprehensive range of subject matter taught in the AEC-APET accredited baccalaureate program. Becoming a registered engineer is necessary to work with a consultant in engineering. Many industries advanced engineering management position. Registered requirements vary state in general. Registered engineering candidates must have graduated for the EBTE accredited engineering program, pass the FE exam, and after several years in practice engineering, the pass the PE exam in his or her specialty. How to apply the FE exam is given twice a year, April and in October. Contact your state board of registration for to obtain the application registration fee. State board registration website available at ntes.org. The FE exam format. The FE exam format is an 8-hour supplied reference exam. Supplied reference means clean, unmarked copy of the NTES Fundamental Engineering Reference Handbook will be supplied to each examinee upon entering the exam site. This is the only reference book that they may use in the exam. The FE exam is divided into 4-hour sessions. Morning sessions covered in 120 multiple choice questions in 12 subject areas. After a 1-hour break, the examinee may take either more in-depth general engineering exam option, discipline-specific option, chemical, civil, electrical, industrial, mechanical engineering. The afternoon session exam contains a 60 multiple choice question in 9 subject areas. The field exam is designed to serve as a review for the morning exam required of all examinees, as well as for the afternoon general exam option. The approximate breakdown of the question by subject in each session is shown in the chart below. The highest possible score of morning session and for afternoon session is the same as 120 points for each. Each question in the morning session is worth 1 point. Questions in the afternoon sessions are worth 2. We are not penalized for incorrect answer and guessing. The score of both sessions are added together to determine the total score. Examinee must use scale scored of 70 or higher, pass the failed exam. In recent years, answering approximately 50% of the question correctly will achieve passing score. Or the approximate number of questions: morning session, mathematics 19, afternoon 6, engineering probability, chemistry, computers, ethnic, business practice, engineering economics, mechanical statistics, mechanical dynamics, strength, materials, material property, fluid mechanics, electricity, magnetism, thermodynamic, heat transfer, and biology. The fundamental engineering exam test taking strategies. Major goal of the review process to improve the recall of the ability to answer question quickly during the 4-hour morning session. 120 questions must be answered. Generally, if the questions unrelated to each other, each question must be answered on average in less than 2 minutes. During the 4-hour afternoon session, 60 questions must be answered. The afternoon session questions are often multi-part, and each question must be answered on average in less than 4 minutes. And essential, therefore, you do not spend too much time in one question. If you're unsure to answer, mark this question. Unsure of an answer, mark the question in your text booklet with a circle that you best guess. Reserve the last 10 minutes for the test taking time to reconsider your guesses. Transfer your final choices to the answer. guessing and valid testing taking strategy. You are not penalized for answering incorrectly. Answering each question, do not leave answer blank. You recall speed will greatly improve as you practice the problem of the fundamental engineering exam. Remember that you will receive a clean copy of the NCEES Field Fundamental Engineering Reference Handbook exam site. As you work with a problem fundamental engineering exam, mark the questions formulas most frequently in your own copyright handbook so that you will be familiar with their locations during the actual test. Learn become well acquainted with your calculator and its functions before exam day. How to use the book. Since this fundamental engineering exam is comprehensive, the best testing preparation strategies to study with all the exam subjects get the most benefit of the study time. However, concentrate on the subjects that have the most questions indicated the breakdown question subject matter presented here. Fundamental engineering exam is designed to give an overview over the concept equations of the fundamental engineering exam to provide you with practice and using the fundamental exam-like problems. This book reflects the relatively emphasis given the various fundamental exam subjects. Chapter 1 on mathematics, substantially more problems with Chapter 10 material properties. Without skipping any of the chapters, able to read each chapter, review, work all sample problems in the book. It's only through the actual practice of the problem that you will become familiar with the fundamental engineering exam format. Given sufficient time to prepare, it's recommended that you allow 8 to 10 weeks of study time. If you have been out of school for several years, you need more time to prepare for the fundamental engineering exam. Once a week before the fundamental engineering exam, take the practice exam included in this book using the NCEES handbook as your only reference. The result that indicated need with additional review. Identify the areas where you poorly concentrate your study on one of the topics. Leave yourself with a couple of days for the brief overview of all subject areas. Do not stay with the night before the exam. Instead, get a good night's sleep. By now, you have done all your academically to prepare with the fundamental engineering exam. Through your understanding of the basic engineering principles to demonstrate with the ability to apply with these principles, you will become the fundamental engineer. You will pass the fundamental engineering exam. Mini diagnostic exam. The purpose of the mini diagnostic exam is to give the direction your study with the question of the diagnostic exam similar to those found with the fundamental engineering morning exam, which is required of all examees. Take with the practice exam before you begin your fundamental engineering study program. Will help to assess the areas you need to study for the best. Allocate your time in the mini diagnostic. Each exam includes 41 questions, 5 questions that are mathematics, 3 questions at each other subject areas, and measure the read section fundamental engineering exam taking strategies. Before taking the diagnostic exam, allow yourself 75 minutes to take the practice exam. Simulate exam-like conditions. Work in quiet place. Take the diagnostic exam in one sitting. Using your calculator, your copy of the NCEES Fundamental Engineering Reference Handbook equation formulas. Correct your exam, evaluate your results. Scored more than one answer wrong in any one subject area, you need to increase your study time in that area. If you are unable to complete the 41 questions at the time allotted, you need to work on the problem solving speed or recall. After taking the diagnostic exam, evaluate the results. Begin your subject review in Chapter 1, Mathematics. Alright, answer sheet for the mini diagnostic exam. And just, alright, so if we'll do diagnostic between 2-3 points, and then it shows the mathematical questions, and diagnostic chart, more questions and exams. Chapter 1, Mathematics.